Since the day I put a bow in my hand and felt buck fever for the first time, I knew this is what I wanted to do. It's taken some time, and 5 kids later, here we are, chasing this dream. From our own family farm in Georgia, to public lands all across the Midwest, and everywhere in between. We chase God's creatures to provide for our family and bring you all of our experiences. You're watching Smoke Time Outdoors. Good morning. It is November 7th. Some people say the best day of the year to go deer hunting. So we said, let's go deer hunting. Me and Heath Lane, cameraman extraordinaire, have been planning this trip for a year. We do an annual trip at Smoke Time Outdoors every year where we pick a WMA that we've never been to in a state that is in the Midwest usually, sometimes Kentucky, Illinois, Missouri, something like that. And we go and we take a week-long trip and we set up a hunt. We go figure the deer out. You know, we don't have any history. We have no idea what kind of deer are in the area. We just look at topo maps on the way there and, you know, get it planned out and just try to put something together, something a little different. I know you've seen us hunt with outfitters. You've seen us hunt our own property. So we do a little bit of everything. I know you guys seen hog hunts, bird hunts, deer hunts, you know, all different kind of stuff, fishing shows. So that's why we call it Smoke Time Outdoors. We enjoy the outdoors. We do a little bit of it all. And this is just something we like to do. We like to challenge our wits against Mother Nature and see if we can't put something together. But we're about to jump on the interstate here, headed up there to Illinois. We're going to be hunting southern Illinois and seeing if we can't put something together and put together a good show for y'all and get on some good deer. So we're pumped up. We're excited. We're ready to get out there and make it happen. Yeah, baby! All right, guys. So this is actually the first spot that we came into. As you can see, the truck's right there. Maybe 150 yards to the truck. We came in here and we're just, you know, scouting. We're on a scouting mission. We didn't bring our stands. We didn't bring nothing because we got a couple other spots we wanted to check too. But it's already lunchtime. We came in here, didn't make it 150 yards. Found a scrape right here. We've got a ton of trails that are coming in as well. There's trails all up and down. We found a bunch of creek crossings down here. And the closer we push to the river, it's got really, really high grasses, 50 to 75 yards off the banks of the river. So we're thinking the deer are actually bedding down in there. The closer we got to it, we actually bumped the deer within about 50 yards of it. So our wind is hitting us dead perfect for this spot. We picked out a spot that's a little bit off the river, maybe 125 yards or so, with a ton of trails and stuff coming down there through it. So that's why we're going to set up here. We can see a lot from where we're going to be. It's our first set, so we wanted to kind of do an observation set. If we get lucky and have one come by within bow range, we got a bunch of trails within bow range, man, that's awesome. But right now we can kind of get an idea of where the deer are moving and not be too invasive on the spot. So we're going to go get geared up. We'll see y'all on the tree. Okay, me and Heath just got everything set up. Y'all saw us come in here and do some scouting, get everything handled back here. This is a spot we selected to go with because it's just got a bunch of travel routes and stuff through it. The river's about 150 yards dead in front of us. We've got a perfect wind direction. It's hitting us in the face and blowing back toward the road. We expect to see some deer moving from east to west along the river. We're not sure how tight they are to the river right now, but there's a ton of trails out in front of us. So we're gonna sit back, see what happens. Hopefully get a cruising buck. This is the first time I actually had to put on my late season treason gear. It's about 50 degrees right now, but it's going down to 36 tonight, so it blends in good with this stuff out here. I'm super pumped, man. First evening in Illinois. We made a couple of mock scrapes on the way in here, so we freshened them up with some of nose down scents. Okay, I'm gonna quit talking. There's stuff moving around us everywhere. It's only like 1:30 or something. I have no idea what time it is, but I'm anxious. We're on pins and needles. Bye. Public land, baby.
Robert, you said you was gonna shoot him.
I told you, didn't I? I said, I just called my shot like 5 minutes ago. I said, I'm gonna shoot him right there. He looked like just a big 6 or 7 pointer. He was
good mass.
Yeah, he had good mass. He's good frame.
Dude, I saw him come out over there.
Yeah. He looked up. He said, "There's a buck." I'm like, "Where?" He's like, "About 200 yards, just standing there." God, I love that look.
I'm shaking for you.
Oh no, dude, that's insane.
The camera shaking. I'm holding it.
Get hand off of it. It won't shake. That would be crazy. I was gonna let Heath shoot that deer, but he's like, he's too close now. I can't get my bow. And I was like looking at him. I'm like, he's out to his ears. He's tall. I said, he ain't got a bunch of points. He's not gonna score big, but dude, baby, I don't care none. How about your boy, son? How about your boy, son? I mean, as soon as I hit him, blood just
spraying out.
I mean, that was freaking awesome. You know what he was doing? Dude, he was searching. We got, what is that thing called? It's brand new. I just used it. First time I ever used it. I got it from Nose Down Scents. What is that thing called? Wind something. I don't even remember the name of it. It's brand new. I just used it. First time I ever used it. Jason Caldwell is a freaking animal. Dude, that's a good deer. That's a good deer. I told everybody gives me a hard time because I get really picky sometimes. But I was like, look, I'm on a WMA. I said, it's state land. You don't know if you're going to get another opportunity. Boom.
I told you he was going to get it done tonight.
Dude, he stopped dead. I mean, just perfect. I said, meh, meh. I mean, smoked him, son. All right, I'm still shook up a little bit. It never happens to me on the first day, ever. I'm usually really selective. We're up here hunting on public ground in southern Illinois. I actually have a shotgun tag as well, so I didn't want to be real picky with my archery tag. It's the first day. He comes by and gives me a broadside shot. I mean, you got to take it, you know. So I just shot a good buck, but Heath's got an archery tag too, so we're gonna hang out in the stand for a little while. We're up here together. We both brought our bows, all that stuff. I've still got a doe tag. He's still got a doe tag and a buck tag. So we're gonna hang out and get down about 4:30. I shot that deer at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Craziness. That's how you know you're in the searching phase. But we're gonna settle down, get a little quiet. We're gonna try to relax and not be so pumped, and calm down a little bit, see if Heath can't get it done tonight too. We double up tonight. We headed home, baby. It's my first time ever using anything like this. I got this from Nose Down Scents. It's called the Wind Scent. It's got their product in here, and it puts a vapor in the air. The thing runs for like 40 hours on a battery charge. And Jason Caldwell, I was talking to him. He's the owner of Nose Down, and he's like, man, you really ought to try one out. So I got it, and I put it out. First time I ever used it. Never even turned it on before I got here. I turned the thing on, and literally our wind is swirling down in this bottom. That buck come on a string straight to us. 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Can't believe it. But I'm gonna keep it in my backpack and use it again. Our stands right there. Show them that heat. Go up tree. So that's where we were sitting. And the trails that we scouted and found were right along this ditch right here. So the wind coming from the river like this primarily. So it came from the river flowing this way. So we just set up on this side of the ditch on our primary trails, and he was right on it. Shot him dead on the trail that we were looking at. So that's what I expected to shoot him, and it worked out perfect.
There it is, baby.
what I saw. I knew I'd seen 7-point on. Alright guys, so here's my Illinois archery buck. Pretty 7-point. Me and Heath set up this afternoon, and we just got here today. We got here at like 10:30 in the morning. Went by, got our over-the-counter archery tags and all that stuff set up, and he come cruising by at like 2 o'clock. And I was going to, me and Heath were going to switch up, but where the deer was coming through, you know, he didn't really have a good shot on him, but he'd come by me, and I was like, you know what? Never pass up a deer that you'd shoot on the last day, on the first day. And I've still got a shotgun tag for Illinois as well. I'll have to hunt a different piece of property than we're hunting right now because it's archery only. But man, I am super proud of this deer. I think it's actually the first buck that I've shot in Illinois. So, but I'm super pumped up, and me and Heath about to get him field dressed, drug out of here, and then we're gonna go get some dinner, hang out at the casino, and see if he can't get one done in the morning.